See, I'm grateful for anything and everything. See, I'm grateful for anything and everything. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let me get this thing jumping, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna get this thing jumping, man. Say, y'all know what time it is. It's Sunday, man. Say, hey, get on up, man. Sunday morning, man. Hey, man, Sunday morning vibe, man. Sunday morning vibration, man. Let's get on up, man. Let's get to it, Jack. Yeah, man. Let's get to it, Jack. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah. So what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, man? Let's get on up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy to see another day, man. Say, man, every day is a blessed day. Every day is a blessed day. Even though we seem to try to look at Sunday and say, well, Sunday is just the beginning of a whole new week. But I want everybody to wake up this morning and feel blessed. I want everybody to wake up this morning and feel blessed, man, because say, man, it's real out here. Shout out to Shortcake in the building. Salute to Shortcake. Man, we got Waco in the building, man. We finna get ready to talk about something that's real. You know what I'm saying? This is Sunday, man. Let's get our week started, man. Let's talk about some real stuff, man. You hear me? Yeah, we've been hearing all the foolery. We've been hearing everything that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, we just gonna keep it jumping, man. Already, Stephanie, what it do? Shout out to Stephanie, man. You know what I'm saying? She in the building already, man. Hey, man, y'all know what time it is, man. Doing well, looking well, and doing swell, man. As I continue to climb to the top, Jack. Real talk, man. Yeah, man. Man, we'll be back down there soon, though. Uh, we'll be back down there soon, man. We got a lot of things going, so man, I appreciate everybody that support the movement. Appreciate everybody that support what we got going. I appreciate everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, staying 10 toes down with it, man. Appreciate that, man. But like I said, man, today, man, we just gonna drop some real jewels on the game, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna drop real jewels on the game, man, as we continue to grow to the top, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about winning out here. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, listen, I want y'all to understand something. This real talk. Man, y'all don't worry about what nobody else say. Because one thing I came to realize about this life is this here. Everybody don't want to see us win. Everybody don't want to see you win. Everybody ain't waking up to see you win, homie. Everybody ain't waking up to see us win, man. Everybody waking up to see us lose. See, remember this. You got niggas that's going to be around you. They don't want to see you win. They want to see you lose. See, you got niggas around you that want to see you fumble the rock. They want to see you fall to the ground. They want to see you do all the things that's going to make you exit this world or go back to prison. You got very few people in this world that's willing to stand by you. You got very few people that's in this world that's willing to stand by you, man. Just remember I told y'all that, and I mean that. And let me just say this. I've been on this journey for a long, long time, homie. And in the process of me being on this journey, all I can say is, man, I keep on winning. I keep on winning. Some of y'all been on the journey for a long, long time, homie. In this journey y'all been on, y'all been feeling like y'all ain't winning. Y'all been feeling like everything been at a standstill. Let me tell y'all something, man. That standstill don't come. It come because of what you make of it. You gotta want to do better. You gotta want to know what you got in life. You gotta want to strive to be great. I can't make you be great. I only can give you encouraging words and hope that you can understand that I've been through the same battles. See, some of us been through the same battles because we don't know what's going on. I've been through the love battles. See, love come from when you gotta. See, I was one of them niggas that was caught up being with a group of niggas. I was one of them niggas that love my niggas. I was one of them niggas that love my niggas. And I used to say, man, I love my niggas. I love my niggas to death. See, I was one of them niggas, homie. This is what I just told y'all. See, I'm gonna break down to y'all about this love, loyalty, and this self-worth and respect, right? I'm gonna break it down to y'all, and I want y'all to really roll with me, man. Cause it's a Sunday, man. And this here might make y'all get through y'all whole week, y'all whole life. But I want y'all to understand something. I loved a lot of things that didn't give a fuck about me. See, love is an emotion, homie, that everybody seems to have when somebody's doing something for them. Love is an emotion that somebody have because uh, of what you're doing for them at that time. Just remember I told y'all that. That's the reason why you sit around, you hear so many people say, I love you, my nigga. Nigga, you don't really love me, homie. What you do is you love what I do. And then love is only for a moment. I always remember a lot of people that say they love you don't only love you for a moment. They only love you because you able to benefit off of them. That's why they say they love you, right? They say they love you because you gave them a couple of dollars. They say they love you, right? Right? Homie, I always remember, love is an emotion that comes and goes, and it goes in 1 second. Come on, homie. Love seem to come and love seem to go. That's just how this game is. And I always remember that. I used to love my niggas until times got hard. This is what I just said. I used to love my niggas until times got hard. When times got hard and I had to go sit down and do that bid, the same niggas that I love, guess what? They was nowhere to be seen. So you ask yourself, if that's what love is really about? I'm just asking. I'm just asking, is that what love really about? Is that what love really about? That's all I'm asking. See, everybody say, oh, I love this and love that. Homie, when you love something, you never let it go. Love is something you hold on to. That's the action of it. The emotional love is only defined by what I'm doing for you at this moment. Because when that moment leaves, everything else leaves. Come on, homie. So listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to say something real quick because I got somebody that stepped in. He say, speak facts, DW. He say, better off talking to the youth that's going to have, that's going or have went astray because some of our men are already you influencing me. Already you influencing me. I don't know what you're saying. You don't even know what you're saying. Whatever you're saying, I appreciate it. Nobody can make money without money. That's your problem. You started talking about money. We talking about something else. That's the reason why when you talk 90% of the time, you just want to speak about money because that's what makes you. And if that's all you want to do is make, if all you want to do is speak about money, because at the end of the day, you can be bought. Trust me, believe that. All right. So you can be bought. But I'm gonna come back to it because at the end of the day, we speaking about something else that does not have to define with money. Because love, it does not define with money. I sit back and hear people every day see things. You know what I'm saying? But let me just say this, and I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Let me stay focused on what I'm doing. I sit back and I listen to people speak about these things. I heard people speak about loyalty. Let me tell y'all something, man. Loyalty is all over the world. People will be loyal to you while they're in front of you. People will be loyal to you while they're in front of you, but once you get out their presence, they will not be loyal to you no more. I always remember that. If you waking up and you looking for somebody to be loyal to you for the rest of your life, you looking to fail for the rest of your life. You looking for a person that's willing to disappoint you for the rest of your life. You got motherfuckers that'll be around you. And remember, they'll be around you. And next thing you know, they'll be fucking your partners. Listen to what I just said. They'll be fucking your partners. How can you be loyal to me when you fucking my partner? Well, I ain't with you no more. I don't give a fuck because you ain't with me. Why would you go and fuck my partner when you say that you loyal to me? Why would you even come close enough to be able to fuck on my partner or fuck on my bro or fuck on somebody, but you say that you loyal to me? You say you loyal to me, right? How can you be loyal to me when you willing to do some of that nature? You're not loyal to me. You only loyal to your self-worth. You only loyal to your self-worth because the only thing that makes you feel good is the inside your pussy. And it's the same thing with men. Men will wake up every motherfucking day and go try to fuck. Yo, nigga, that's your baby mama. Why you want to go fuck her sister? Why you want to go fuck her best friend? Why you want to do that, homie? Just think about that. And we wonder why we done lost respect for each other. We wonder why we done lost loyalty for each other. We wonder why. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because at the end of the day, hey, homie, the things that we willing to do, we don't never supposed to trust each other. We never supposed to trust each other, homie. We never supposed to wake up and trust each other when you knowing that we got people that's willing to do this here. The willing to, I can't, no, you can't do that, homie. We got to wake up and realize why the reason why we don't trust each other no more. And that's just keeping it real. I tell people all the time, you got to start having respect for yourself. You got to have respect for yourself, homie. I had to wake up and realize that everything that I love, nigga, what you doing loving something that you can't win off of? You up here being loyal to people that don't know what loyalty is. How can you do that? Nigga, you gotta find respect for yourself. And when you find respect for yourself, that's when you'll know your self-worth. A lot of people don't know their self-worth because they don't have nothing to bring to the table. A lot of people don't know their self-worth, homie. A lot of people don't know their self-worth. And that's just keeping it a buck, homie. So that's the reason why I say what I say. Like, I sit up and I watch people every day, and I realize that when I listen to people talk, I realize y'all don't even know your self-worth. Your whole life. When you go back and look at your life, I'm going to give y'all some game. And this for everybody. When you go back and look at your life, and you will ask yourself, everybody I ever been around, everybody I ever been with, if they done use you up, misuse you, put a baby in you, and let you go about your business, say, man, you need to start trying to find yourself. One time is one thing. Two times is another thing. Three times is another thing. Four times, say, man, it's time for you to wake up and realize, man, you need to find yourself. You need to find yourself because right now you just a punching bag. Right now you just a punching bag and everybody's using you as a punching bag, laying down, popping you, and that's all they doing and telling you to get out the way. We got to start understanding our self-worth, y'all. And the reason why I speak about this and people be like, damn, why you speaking about the black women? Because the black women is supposed to be the strongest person in this world. The black woman is supposed to be the strongest person in this world, my nigga. If we had more strong black women, I promise, man, we would the violence, the violence would not increase, it would decrease. And I really believe that from the bottom of my heart, man. I really believe that from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of my soul that if we had more strong black women, man, we would have a decrease in anything that goes on. We'll have an increase when it come down to finance. We'll have an increase when it come down to a lot of things, but we'll have a decrease when it come down to the violence that we started seeing, the loyalty that we having for each other, homie. And I mean that. And I'm not talking bad about our black men because our black men, we gotta be We got to understand our value. We got to understand our value as a black man. A black man's value is to be able to share knowledge. We got to be able, we just got to be able to speak. We got to be able to speak. We got to be, as a black man, we got to be able to speak. And as we speak to our black women, we going to let our black women understand. Hey, listen, let's go. They don't close the doors on me, but they going to open the doors for you. That's the reason why I always tell people, I look at the chessboard. I look at that chessboard. That chessboard is life. That chessboard is life. I watch that chessboard and I tell that chessboard is life. That chessboard is life, homie. And it's showing us the power of pieces. Every piece on this board plays a major part. But that queen is the only piece on that board that can do something that no other piece can do. The king only can make little steps here, a little step there, a little step here. And y'all know why? You know why? Because when it's all said and done, listen, because when it's all said and done, nigga, we need the black woman. Yeah, we need the black woman. And I'm telling y'all, that's what we need back. We need to go back and bring up the black woman and let her know that, man, the value that she has. When she start being more valuable, man, she gonna be able to work. She gonna be able to shoot to the sky. Just always remember that. That's how we gonna get back on track again. See, I got somebody just came in here, right? It said you got too big headed and you fell off. Well, guess what? I don't think I fell off, my nigga, because guess what? Everything I'm doing is steady going up. I just choose not to come on here and speak about this bullshit or that bullshit because that's what y'all want to hear. See, one thing I understand is this here, there's nothing to get numbers. Because in order to get numbers, all I gotta do is start speaking about what? Foolery. I can start speaking about bullshit things on this level, bullshit things on that level, and guess what? Y'all gonna fall in love with it because that's what y'all caught up into. A lot of you motherfuckers are caught up into foolery. Y'all ain't caught up into real game, but today is real game day. Alright? I might get back to some foolery shit later on, but right now it's real game. And guess what, man? My head ain't big, but this motherfucker leveled off. Now I always remember that, homie. So therefore, man, I know you niggas sit back on the sideline trying to say, man, I want them niggas to fall off, man. Guess what, nigga? You ain't God because you ain't got no plan. You not God, so therefore you can never dictate my game. So therefore you never put nothing on the table. How you gonna take something off the table? You never gave me a stripe. How the fuck you gonna take one off my shoulder? You never was the one to come up and promoted me and put me on a certain level. So how the fuck you gonna say something? See, that's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Be quiet sometimes. Nigga, we at church, nigga. Be quiet, nigga. Nah, be quiet, bozo ass. Be quiet. You'll be all right. All right? Now, this is what somebody just said. Because right today, man, I'm going to be reading comments, and even though I'm going to get ready to drop the link because I want y'all to come up and ask me some questions on how y'all feel. Because guess what? There's nothing that I say that's always right. It's only my opinion. And it's how I feel. And it's how I'm moving, all right? It's a more men are needed, especially in the household. Women cannot do everything. Need the muscularity. Both parents need help. It say both parents need help to raise children. It say we have and we'll get tired of being the man in the woman. Well, you'll never get tired of being the man in the woman because you're not the man in the woman. You're just the woman. Always remember that. Quit trying to be the man. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of women. Y'all trying to be a man. Stop trying to be a man and start being a woman. When you start being a woman, you'll understand the value of who you are can change a lot of things. When you try to be a man, that's when you fuck up everything. Now, everybody, we understand that in any household, it's needed. The man and the woman is needed. The man and woman is needed to educate. We always understand that we don't have to be in the same household to show our child love. Let me show you something. We don't have to be in the same household to show your child love. It's just that we got to understand what we let our child see. Because guess what? Majority of the time, men and women, sometimes the woman is not, because she done dropped some out of her pussy, does not mean that she is a woman, that she's a queen. She just might be a donor. She might just be somebody laying on her back and pop. I always understand that. A lot of these women ain't got no bias and none. That's the reason why they lay down with every and anybody that meets them. And when they meet somebody, this thing you know, they lay down with them and they get pregnant because they don't have no value in who the fuck they are. All right? So you got to understand that sometimes it's not even about you trying to be a man. You need to stay a woman. That's what you need to stay, a woman. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, you'll be able to understand your job. All right? So you say, no, I'm a woman. Single parents are instance. We as women are blamed for our children. You supposed to be blamed for yourself. If you are sitting around and you letting a nigga come inside your house and you letting a nigga goddamn your kids see you getting penetrated, you letting a nigga see you being dogged out, you letting your kids see you, yeah, man, yeah. That's the reason why I say we need stronger women. We need stronger black women. This is the reason why I keep saying that. Yeah, I'm going to blame you. Yeah, I'm blaming you. I'm going to blame a woman that every time you look around, her kids done seen at least 10 niggas fuck her. So I blame you. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that men are not needed in this world, because we are needed. We need to bring the black man back to life. And I'm steady saying that the woman can bring the black man back to life. Now, man, I need a strong man in my life. If you understand what I'm saying, you can be able to pick up what I'm throwing down. I'm not saying that we don't need more black women, no more black strong men. You goddamn right we need more black strong men. You goddamn right. I'm tired of these niggas. Every time you look around, they want to dress like the female. They want to put on the fingernail polish. They want to put on the motherfucking dress. They want to put on the onesies. Nigga, I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of that shit. We need that. We need motherfuckers to speak on it. But due to the fact they got money, we accept it. Women will accept anything when a man got money. If you got money, a motherfucker will accept anything. A nigga could tell you, don't do this, don't do that. A nigga would tell you and treat you like a motherfucking dog. Just because he able to put some money in your pocket. You gonna honor what that nigga say, because you motherfuckers can be bought in this world we live in. That's why men don't have to be strong no more. That's why men realize that nigga, the strength is in money. If I get money, I can control the honey. Nah, you can't control no queen though. You only can control those self-worthless females that ain't got no self-worth. That's been mistreated their whole fucking life. That's been thrown on the ground their whole motherfucking life. Ain't nobody treated them good. Everybody that ever got with them just used them, put dick in them and put a baby in them and throw them in the trash. Let's keep it real, nigga. Let's stop playing and let's keep it real. When you speak to me, understand, nigga, I can speak back. Matter of fact, guess what I'm finna do? Y'all hold on 1 second. I'm finna put that link up here. Cause I want y'all, nigga, we up this morning, nigga. I'm up this morning. I want y'all to come in. We gonna have good quality conversation. Now we gonna have good quality conversation. And anybody that come up here, I always understand we coming with respect. You speak what you speak, I speak what I speak, and we gonna be able to lay it down on the ground. Because what I'm saying is for people to wake up and realize what's really going on. That's it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I went on my journey on my bid, I had to grow up on the inside. I had to grow up on the inside. I had to grow up realizing that everything that was around me that was negative. Nigga, I used to be negative. Nigga, I used to didn't give a damn about nothing. I didn't give a damn about nothing. So understand what I'm saying. I didn't give a damn about nothing. I didn't give a damn about nobody. Nigga, I only gave a damn about me. And it was fuck everybody else. I used to look at women and I used to say they ain't good for nothing but getting fucked on. Because I didn't know nothing. I didn't know my worth. I used to sit around and it seemed like every female that I was messing with when I was locked up, they had a man. Some of them had a husband. I used to sit back and I used to watch that and I used to tell myself, these motherfuckers are worthless. These motherfuckers are worthless. Look at them. Look at them. When I came home after doing my bid, I came home to a relationship. I'm gonna give y'all some game. I came home to a relationship. Not only did I come home to a relationship, I came home for somebody to guide me. Because I've been gone for 18 years. I've been gone for 18 years inside of an institution to where all I seen was bullshit destruction, homie. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. I'm not telling y'all no bullshit. I came home to a black woman with all kinds of flaws because I didn't really understand. I left the world when I was 15 years old. Then what I say when I come back to what we need more strong black women. I didn't come home to a woman that's supposed to grab me and say, hey man, since you with me, this is what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the game and give you the game, right? So when I came home to visualize what I want to do and what I need to do. It took me some time. It took me some time to go on this journey, y'all. I had to go on a journey. And when I went on this journey, I came to realize that I was just being misled. A woman that couldn't even show me what I needed to do. At least show me about the credit game.
That's a
At least
fact.
show me about, homie, this is what I keep saying, that our black women can be so much of an asset to us.
Right.
They can be so much, our women can be so much of an asset to us. And I mean that. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I sit back and I watch my boy Cross. Cross just came on here, right? And that lot of niggas talk sideways when they see me and Cross and whatever. But understand something. I met Cross on the internet.
Yeah.
I didn't meet Cross in real life. I met Cross on the internet. But on the internet, me and Cross became cool with each other.
Right.
Off
Fact.
the internet, I met Cross in real life. I'm gonna give
Fact.
y'all some game. When I met Cross in Atlanta, I met Cross, you know what I'm saying, in different places. Cross always showed up. One thing that I respect about Cross was this here. He had his wife with him.
Yeah.
I always remember that. He had his wife with him.
Yeah.
I listened to Cross' story and I listened to how he talked, but I also listened to his wife. Remember, his wife is just like my friend, just like my little sister. She
That's
just
right.
like a sister of mine.
That's a fact. That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? And the reason why she like a sister of mine is because of the respect that she have for herself
Yeah.
when she around us.
Fact.
See, that
And
mean
that's
a
why. And that's why people don't understand is that building. Like when you say it, they don't understand. And you got to be. And one thing I learned about it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's better. It's better to tell the truth and shame the devil. A lot of times we get in these relationships and we forget that these are our partners. These are people that we ride with. So I started to learn to do that, and then that also keeps us out of trouble. Us in the industry and us being around people, man. We get people that come at us at all different angles, whether they trying to do something to us or whether they just trying to get the clout, whatever it could be. But at the end of the day, man, like I roll with certain people and I only put my family around certain people. So people don't understand the relationship that me, you, Nut, got shut out to be. I got a chance to meet OG Sane, all that stuff because I don't bring my family around because we really are real in real life. You know what I'm saying? Our lives are real. Y'all can imagine. Y'all think on this internet that it's real. It's way more real in real life. And we deal with that on a constant basis and trying to balance and just trying to balance the game out. You know what I'm saying? And try to stay transparent. A lot of y'all don't know that, man. A lot of stuff we do, we try to keep it out the way. We try to stay out the way. And do know me. That's why I think it's funny with the internet stuff. People come up with all types of stuff. And when I call Dewberry, let me come on, Cross, man. That ain't even you. Don't call me about that shit, man. Let's talk about this bag. Because y'all don't understand. He the one that kept me. I stay in the background. I do my thing, and I ain't got no problem. We don't go back and forth because we know that he know how I am, and I know how he is. When we beefing, can't make no money, man. I'm gonna tell this to y'all on the internet. If you're beefing with each other, you ain't making no money, man. These
nah,
folks,
real talk.
these folks on this app, they play by strict rules, and if you don't follow the rules, bro, you're not gonna get no return. And if you only on here to be seen, it's not gonna help you, man. Because at the age we at, man, it's about. But we already did that. We didn't touch money. Now it's time to set stuff up so money just run. Like the old saying is, when you can make money while you sleep, that's when you making money. Not when you up. But when I go to sleep, I know my money going, my numbers steady going, money's coming in. I'm happy. I'm
Nah,
happy.
facts on.
Yeah,
That's the reason why. But like I was saying, that's the reason why at the end of the day, man, if I nigga, this go for life.
yeah,
If I can't motivate you, if I can't build with you, you are worthless.
that's right. That's a fact.
Uh, and this is what I want to see. See, I like I hear like I said, I got an open panel of females. Y'all willing to come up, come have a conversation. If y'all got something to say, I want y'all to come and say it. Because guess what, man, there is no right or wrong answer, man. We just having good dialogue. But listen what I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some game. You can have a man that look nice, that's walking down the street, that has no car, really don't have much money. You can have a woman that got money pass by him and she'll keep going. She wouldn't pick him up. This is the majority,
Right.
98%. She's not looking and saying to herself, she's not looking and saying to herself, damn, nice looking guy. I wonder what's going on with him.
Fact.
Because sometimes I gotta realize that us as black men has been gone. We have gone through so much torture, home.
Right.
Uh, but we put ourselves through it, even though we had to go through it because of our environment. We gotta go out and be the dope dealer just so we can
Yeah.
be able to feed our family. We gotta go out and play the gangster so we can get the tough road. So we can see we willing to put our life on the line for our women.
A lot of
And all
times,
our
yeah.
women gotta do is just be women. But we willing to take the chance to go into prison because that's the reason why when you look at prison, you'll see that there's so many men that went to prison. Not because they done made a lot of mistakes. Because I tell a person right now to this day, you 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 made a decision to go to prison. And once you
Right.
go to prison, realize nobody owes you nothing.
That's a fact.
Nobody
That's
owes
a
you
fact.
nothing. So I always tell myself when I came home, I realized nobody owes me nothing. Nobody owes me nothing. I don't give a fuck. Nobody owes me nothing. I owe myself to get myself on point. So when I sit back and I see women, they are, they overlook men because men don't have this or men don't have that. But as a man, we'll look at a woman who ain't got nothing. They got to get up and go to work every day and ain't making no money. Ain't
Yeah.
making no, ain't making no more than $2,000-3,000 a month. She
But you
ain't making no money.
Well, you said something on the head, like, and a lot of us, even out there in the streets trapping, I think a lot of times, sometimes get complacent. Because I heard this one cat say, he was like, man, back, dudes get out there and we sell bowls, like you said, sell bowls and bricks. We out there doing that, walking out every time. And I tell people, the way numbers, because I'm a numbers guy, when you leave your house, you at 100%. Yeah, that means from police and anything being robbed. If you make it there and come back home, that means it was a 50-50 chance anything could have happened. You going in and out the house. Now your percentage of your chances is winning a negative. And a lot of times they be complaining like, what you doing this? And because, like you said, we men as black men, we don't want to be looked down on, or whether we got to have this persona, we put our lives on the line. And a lot of times it's just to realize, and I used to tell a lot of people, man, ask your old lady, because I know I asked my old lady, and I know the answer. And if you say, hey, if the tables was reversed and you had to get out there and trap, would you do that? Would you put your life on the line every day knowing you got to go and re-up, you got to hit the highway, you got to do all these things? Because if you can't do that, then it ain't no 50-50. Somebody's losing. You know what I mean? Like if I'm doing all that coming in the house, when I come in the house, we arguing over this and over that, over petty stuff. Maybe you want to buy this or your homegirl, and don't forget that that money is not guaranteed to come back. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing guaranteed. Not even life is guaranteed. So I think a lot of times, like you said with the women, and you absolutely right. Even the women in there. Shout out to the women in there. Shout out to the people I see at Jacoby in there. But one of the things that you said is the women got to put their foot down because it's power. Hey, it's power in that beaver, dog. Let me tell you something. You tell the dude you ain't gonna do it, and he got to change his life. He will go. He might go everywhere else, but he gonna figure out how to get back to you because he gonna know. And a lot of times we gotta, it's not putting nobody on the pedestal. It's just saying, hey, what is the worth? Is the worth the money? Because again, people don't realize money is just a piece of paper. It's only worth what somebody said it is. Because they can turn around tomorrow and say money is no good, like the Confederate money. Then what you doing? Then you done sold yourself for a piece of paper, which was just a piece of wood from the get-go. You know what I mean? So, I try to tell people, look at the bigger picture, man. It's morale is a big thing, and we lose a lot of morale because we say, hey, well, I had to do this, man. They gave me a big bag, but at what cost? And did you have a say-so in getting the bag? You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? So,
yeah, but see, that's why I keep telling people, man, when we start, we chasing the bag. But what's the reason we chasing the bag for? It goes back to the street shit. Niggas sit
exactly.
up and hustle all day. And you ask yourself what you hustling for.
No, that's real
And
talk.
then
Like,
and
yeah,
then But then when it come out and you find out what you hustling for, and once you achieve that there, then you ask yourself, why do you keep hustling, right? So I always tell
Yeah,
myself this here, homie. Uh, I wake up every day realizing that I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit no more.
yeah, me too.
I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, right? I wake up now, and I got something in me that I never had in me before.
Right.
I give a fuck. Like, it's crazy, but it's real.
It's real. It's almost,
It,
and I know what you're
it
saying.
took,
Like, I'm gonna tell you, it's just like with you. When like I always tell people this story, it's like I never forget last year or when was it? I don't know how many years. The year before last, you was on your way. You was talking about that little young man in that school, and I was trying to figure out. That's when remember I was moving from the West Coast to the South, and I'm trying to figure out, man, what I got to do. And I never forget you was like, man, I'm on my way to this school. This little dude, he bad. But man, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. And then back then, I didn't give a fuck. And when you said that, I started like, damn, this nigga taking himself out the way to do that. He gained nothing from it. He ain't even gonna show nobody because you can say, hey, I can't bring the cameras in the school. But then that's when I started doing it. And then I started really giving a fuck because I'm like, man, you know what? We gonna figure this out because we trying. I tell everybody, man, if you try, you can't fail. It's impossible to fail if you try, because you're gonna fail on the way, but them are not failures. Those are growth spurts that we all go through. Just like you going through, you evolving. Like you said the other day, was when you got out, you didn't know what you was gonna do, but you knew that God, when you had that, and we'd all been through that. And he was telling a story like mine, and it's just the grace of God. When that truck passed by, he slammed that motherfucker thing right then. You said, "No, I can't do this. I can't do this." And you said something powerful that these young kids need to start doing. You thought about making your mama cry and hurting your daddy. Two people you could care less about the world. You didn't care nothing about what the police had to do, but the fact that you gonna make your mama cry. And I tell all these young dudes this: if you really care about your mama and your family, you don't want to see them cry. Or if you're gonna get out there and do something, why don't you tell your mama and be smart enough and say, "Mama, listen, I'm out there in the streets doing wrong. I'm gang banging. Take a life insurance out on me because I'm crashing." Because that way we don't got to worry about no GoFundMe's. We ain't got to worry about nothing. At least if y'all gonna put your lives on the line for doing something to take your life, at least let your mom and them have some money off of it. Not raise
yeah,
you all the way till you're 18 and then you go do something and then now everybody got to come up with money. Because if I always tell kids, hey, if you want to get out in the street, it costs $10,000 to bury you. Long as you got 10 grand, go do what you got to do. Just like if you had it in there and you had a lawyer, it costs money to play in the streets. You got a lawyer, play in the streets. You want a gang bang, bro, it costs $10,000 to get buried nowadays. Sometimes 12, depends on if they going to do it right.
yeah. But yeah, nah, real talk. See, that's why I say, man, but cause this is real, man. And when we speak about this, I really speak about the inspiration and inspiring people to be to who they are and going to the next level, man. And
Facts.
and one thing about that I love and that I came to realize is that I had to grow. I had to
Yeah,
grow from not giving a fuck to giving a fuck. And what
that's
I was
real.
speaking about is that this is what I was speaking on. I'm speaking about the fact that I never gave a fuck about nothing.
That's right.
Uh, and the reason why I never gave whoever this is that just came on, y'all gotta turn y'all camera on. If you trying to come up, you gotta turn your camera on. Let me see who you are. Make sure you know you're not now one of them. But listen what I'm telling y'all. So I had to go into a whole nother mindset of giving a fuck. So when I started giving a fuck, I started giving a fuck about a lot of things. Like I started giving a fuck about people.
Right.
Started giving a fuck about not want to hurt people, not want to see people get hurt. I started giving a fuck about that. Uh, I started giving a fuck, my nigga. And when I started giving a fuck, it don't make me become weaker. It made me become stronger.
That's right. That's
Then
right.
when it got to me giving a fuck, I had everything is done with maturity.
Right.
So in my relationship, I didn't give a fuck. I'm one of them niggas that didn't give a fuck about nothing.
Right. Right.
I can catch a motherfucker doing something, and I really don't give a fuck.
Right.
Well, she doing this. I don't give a fuck. So at that time, I might speak on it, whatever. Then after a while, I'll be like, okay, it's nothing. I don't give a fuck.
You
Because
think?
I really don't. Because I really got to a point where I don't give a. I was like, it is what it is, like, because I don't give a fuck. So people be
Do,
like,
do, do you think
why?
like you said before, like even you being in prison and you know what I'm saying, having that mindset.
What it is that I've got an opportunity to see a lot of things in my life, and I start realizing that, man, all I ever wanted was somebody to be loyal and be true to me. That's all I ever wanted.
Right.
Everything else, I'm looking for failure because I don't give a fuck, right?
Right.
But it's also the immaturity in me. The
Right.
immaturity states that you don't give a fuck because you're not willing to work, you're not willing to conversate, you're not willing to do certain things. That's called the in.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So,
And
so,
you know what?
so,
You just did something deep though, dude. Because I was just telling my homeboy this. A lot of times in us, and I had to learn. Like when you brought up my wife about that, I had to learn that a lot of times we have never, us as black men, you know what I'm saying? We so used to, okay, this is going to happen in our head. Like when you just said it, you was like, oh, if they did this, man, I already knew it. That's just how mother is, because ain't nobody proved that. Like you said, give a fuck. But a lot of times in us as black men, we don't, and I'm going to say this as black men, we don't complete the task. Meaning as in, we're the type of people, because we deal with a lot outside, we don't know how to communicate, because when we come home, we just want silence. So when they start asking us, it's more like we think that they're picking, but or prying into us, because we done so much stuff as far as, putting that wall up. And we say, hey man, it takes a while to bring that wall down. So when we get to a certain stage and we see that situation happen, we automatically
well,
cut it off. But I always tell people, is God bringing us back to that same test? We haven't completed the test. The great thing about what God do is he gives us, because pride, they say pride is the first step before a downfall. So he gives us a cheat sheet. The pride is we don't pick up on the last test we took. But he loves us enough to get, like we go to school and you miss that test. That teacher say, you know what, I'm going to give you a retake. Now, a lot of us will say, man, you know what, it's probably the same answers, but no retake is the same test. So you just going through a process right now is wherever you're stopping at in that test, you
well,
got to complete that
well,
assignment to go forward.
well, what it is, homie, is that it's called growth.
Yeah,
That's what it's called with me. You know what I'm saying? With me, everything is called growth. And when
fact.
you learn, and once you see, age don't define growth.
That's a fact.
Age don't define growth.
That's a
So
fact.
when I sit back and I'm doing and I'm going through what I'm going through, I always remember this here. I gotta grow. I gotta mature. So
Right.
therefore, I'm at a level in my life. That's the reason why when people speak and I say, "Nah, man, how old you at 46?" But not telling people, man, I'm really young than that because I haven't had the opportunity to really go through a lot of things out here. You
That's
know,
right. That's a fact.
because of
That's
my
a
bid.
fact.
So in the process of my bid, I had to go through things. So therefore, I didn't get an opportunity to really just uh, to go through certain situations that's going to make me better, that's going to make me great as a whole overall person. I would
Right.
never be a perfect person. So
Okay.
as I
So I'm gonna ask you something. This deep. This is deep. This deep because I want to hear what you got to say on this. Is that are you saying, because I keep hearing I don't give a fuck, I give a fuck. Are you starting to say now you're starting not to be selfish and now
uh,
giving up
That
yourself, because a lot of that comes with, man, it's about me. But now I hear you saying now it's like, bro, I don't want it to be about me. It's somebody I'm trying to build with, because I don't want to be selfish no more. I want to give. You know what I'm saying? Take that
what
wall down.
what it's about is it's just about me knowing me now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Me understanding the value of life now.
yes. That's what I'm
Me
saying. Yeah,
when I sit back and I look at everything I've gone through and everything I've been through, I look at life from a certain perspective. At one time, I looked at life from a certain perspective of I don't give a fuck. Cause
same time,
I
same
didn't give a
kind of damn. Yeah,
I
you
don't
like yeah, yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about hurting nobody. I
That's
don't
real
give
talk.
a fuck about hurting nobody because at the end of the day, my mindset is I don't give a fuck. Cause
Right.
if they get the opportunity to hurt me, they gonna
Yeah,
fucking hurt me.
yeah. That's
So
what
my
I,
mindset,
yeah.
that was my mindset until as I continue to grow. Listen, this is study. This is what I keep speaking. Growth,
Yeah,
maturing. As I mature through hardship. You don't mature through because everything going good. You
that's
mature
right.
when you go through hardships.
That's right.
When you go
That's
through
right.
something and you start realizing certain things, you start to mature. As you start to mature, you start looking at life on a whole nother level.
That's a fact.
As I started looking at life on a whole nother level, I started realizing that sometimes I ask myself, really, I don't even supposed to be here right now.
That's a
Because
fact.
in
I say that.
actuality, when I sit back and I look at what I've gone through, I took somebody's life away.
That's real talk.
So
No,
by
it's
me
real.
taking somebody's life away, nigga, you don't deserve life after taking somebody's life away, nigga.
That's
We
deep.
can scream rehabilitation, but in reality, we got people that done took somebody's life away. We'll never see them again in life.
I'm
So
gonna
I
I'm gonna
sit back and
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say he had to cut you out. I'm gonna say something. Man, I'm gonna give you a rose on that because I'm gonna tell you something. You just said something deep because it sounds like you said, man, you deal with a lot of, man. God, you blessed me with this, but man, I did this too, and I have to. I'm living with that. But then I'm trying to get my mind right. So I respect the hell out of the fact that, like you said, and a lot of people don't admit that, like you said, damn, bro, all this happened, but man, I did something to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I did my time, but still, I gotta live with that.
man, I look at it like this here, man. When I look at this life now, I look at now I done changed everything that made me realize something. And it's called accountability. You know what
That's
I'm
real
saying?
talk,
When
man.
people sit back and look at and start accepting, start accepting your faults and understand what you done. You know what I'm saying? That what makes a person great. You know what I'm saying? That, and I know that in this life I live right now, nigga, I want to be great. Nigga, I want to be somebody that I can inspire somebody to be great. I'm not caught up in trying to be. Man, my thing is I don't want to have more money than you or have more money than you. That does not make me. That does not make me nothing. I'm not here to do none of that. What I'm here to do is I'm here to inspire. I'm here to make other people become great. Because guess what? If I got 10 great niggas that's doing great things, man, we can control the world. And I said
That's
team.
a fact.
I said team. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? So, and 10 is a small number. If I just said team, that's why when you sit around and I want to give flowers to I want to give my flowers to what she had Shortcake. Shortcake
Sure.
still in the
Salute,
building.
sure,
The
okay.
reason why the reason why I want to and I really got off track and I just got back, but the reason why I want to give Shortcake some flowers, right, is because since I've been on the internet, Shortcakes has been somebody that's been in my chats. She come up, she come on the panel, she speaks, she do whatever. A lot of people, and she's a young woman, and uh, Miss Hartfield. A lot of the women that come on my chat now understand something, y'all. I have never met these women. I have never in my life met these women before, and people see how women come in my chat and they speak and they say things, and they really give me my flowers. They give me my flowers. They tell me how much they respect me. They show me love.
Fact.
And and a person that don't got no self worth, a person that don't have no self nothing, the first thing they'll say is, "Oh man, he must be fucking her. Oh man, he must be fucking her."
Right.
Oh, it's here, right? Not knowing that I don't know these people.
That's right.
I never saw them before.
That's right.
I never ever saw these people before. They just somebody that I inspire with my words, man. I inspire with my words, homie.
That's
And
right.
and, and as I watched Shortcake go on her journey, she's trying to get her health together. I watched
Yeah.
Shortcake grab that medicine ball. I watched Shortcake work out.
Yep.
I watched her do her thing, bro. Only for her to try to better herself.
That's it.
And that right there is make me feel good because there's somebody that listen to me. And when
Yeah.
she listen to me, I'm inspiring her to be a better person.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I'm saying? So when I sit back and people want to know, like, come on, my nigga, a lot of things, and I'm saying this because this shit is so real, homie. A lot of motherfuckers so caught up with the dick and pussy shit and who they are
That's
because
right.
they don't know how to control themselves.
That's right.
Oh man, you must be doing nah, nigga. I'm a motherfucking inspirational, nigga. I'm gonna inspire. I'm
That's
gonna
right.
keep on inspiring, man. I'm gonna have a lot of women they gonna sit around and say they I can sit at the round table. Like I keep bringing up, man. It's women that I had working for me, and this is why I give myself so much praise, nigga. And I tap myself on the back. I had a strip club, and I had all kinds of women in there.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of women, and all of them were naked. Let me give y'all this game, right? They was all around me. They was naked. They had a job to do. My job was to put them in a position to make money by
Right.
dancing.
Right.
Not put them in a position to make money by doing nothing else but dancing, right? So in the process of me doing that, you always gonna have those quote unquote niggas on the sideline. Cause I'm always respected, homie. If
Fact.
if a motherfucker wanna know about Dewberry, just know this here. In prison, I was respected. In the free world, I was respected. Anybody that ever been around me, they had respect for me because of the way I carried myself,
That's a
because of the
fact.
way I treated everybody, right? I
Yeah.
don't treat nobody like no little homie. I don't treat nobody like they less than me. I don't treat nobody like that. Let me give y'all this shit, this story, right? A motherfucker had a nerve enough to say, "Oh man, that nigga Dewberry fucking the girls." And first they say this is the word they use.
Yeah.
Dewberry was tricking with the girls in there, right? So when they said that, right then and there, the word tricking is defining, let's try to belittle who Dewberry is, right?
Right.
Not knowing that, bitch, how can I trick when I'm the boss?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, that doesn't even make sense.
How
They
can
gotta.
I trick when I'm the fucking boss?
Yeah, you get paid at the end of the night from the
I
DJs.
get
Yeah.
paid
Yeah.
from everybody that comes in my establishment.
Yeah.
I want y'all to see this is when you know that when you're dealing with people that try to degrade your character and who you are and not understanding that nigga your value is way bigger than life. So
Fact.
now you got niggas say shit like, where that nigga been? Okay, that's how you feel, my nigga. Because you never saw me do no such thing, but that's how you feel because you wishing that you could do this. But the love that I receive from these people, it makes you feel a certain type of way because they might say Dewberry all the time. I
Yeah.
earned that. I earned, I earned, I earned to be called Dewberry. I
That's a
earned to
fact.
be called Dewberry. I earned to be
That's it.
called
That's
boss.
a fact.
I earned
That's a
that,
fact.
nigga. And a lot of
That's a
niggas
fact.
be upset and mad because of what I earned. And go try to tell a bitch, oh man, he this, he that. No. You need to try to tell them what they need to start doing about themselves because guess what? It ain't no female that ever worked for me that come up and say, nah, he did that to me. or he did that to me, or he
Yeah,
mistreated me. Nobody could never say that. And I've been on the internet for how long now?
yeah. That's what I was
I
about to
done
say.
went viral. I done went viral how many times now? And
Man,
I'm
many
just saying
times.
the same thing. And ain't nobody could come up and say that, my nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Come on, homie. You know why? Because niggas wish they could do like me and have the strength I got. Niggas wishing they can be who I was, my nigga, and who I am, my nigga.
Yeah, I just see, like I said, I just seen it first.
See, this
You
what I
know,
do, nigga. I'm gonna inspire you to be great and realize that, nigga, you ain't got to use your dick to be great, nigga. No, nigga, I ain't got to use my dick to be great, nigga. And I ain't got to use my dick to be successful. I'm not the broad. Majority of females got to open their pussy up just to get a motherfucking check, my nigga.
yeah.
That's
Fact.
just
Hey,
life, my nigga. I'm not saying this, nigga. I'm giving y'all the real game because, nigga, this is what I really do, nigga. I inspire my people. Shout out to everybody on my panel right now. I got my
hey,
boy
dude.
Dominique in here. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Dewey.
Good teacher, my nigga. My nigga doing something productive. Shout out to Shortcake. They go Shortcake right there, man.
Short
Yeah,
K, what's
sure.
up, dude?
What's up,
But
y'all?
dude,
What
hey,
up,
dude,
man?
I'm gonna get off of here, dude. But I just want to let y'all know, man. I'll be still listening to you from far. You are so right, bro. You are so right. As a teacher, you see how our community messed up because only thing that these young people see is, like you said, with these females is a check. The quality is so bad now, bro. No self respect, man. And I ain't hating on nobody, man. We got to do better as our black community, man. As a
You got
teacher,
to.
the only problem I have out of black parents is not the other races, our parents. I thought the village we just take some village to raise these kids though. You can't say nothing to them. They beat you, man. I'm like, bro, come on. I'm here. I've been teaching 14 years. I'm giving my hard sweat. They don't pay us teachers no money. I do it because I love the kids. But it's not a lot of black males in the teacher. The problem I'm having is the black parents. There ain't no other parent I have trouble with besides the black parents. It is sad. It's frustrating.
Dominic, you right, and I'm gonna speak on that because I be there with them kids, and I see a lot of kids, and you know that in our culture too, you see a lot of kids that superstars, man. I mean, basketball players. I got a couple of little young dudes I know. One of my homeboy, he playing for Golden State, little young dude. But it's a bunch of them, man. I'm in the schools. I mentor them, and the sad part is because we're not educated enough. When them kids, and y'all know how it go most time when they get to the 12th grade, instead of them their parents understanding the next level of life, going to college and putting these kids in these positions, because around here we in a Division 1 area, and a lot of these kids fall from the wayside because the parents just looking at it from an old school way. Well, you graduated from college. That's it. And they don't get them the opportunity, or they don't even sit down there with them, or they ain't even at the game sometimes.
And you're right about that. So true. You see it all the time. And sometimes if you don't know, if I don't know nothing, I'm gonna ask questions. You can call me a dumb jackass. A question is not answered if you don't ask. I always tell the kids that don't worry about what the next man says. They're gonna laugh. They're gonna the same ones laughing at you. They ain't gonna know a damn thing. Ask questions. I still ask questions to this day if I don't know nothing. It's not about me being ashamed. It's about me trying to learn something. You learn something each and every day when you wake up. But we live in a society, especially our culture. They feel like you ask questions that you dumb. No, it's not because our black kids are not even reading on grade level like Charles is saying. I see it for the last 14 years. But we know the TikToks, we know all these fucking dances, and the sad thing about it, our kids in middle school are reading on a third grade reading level, bro. We got to do better, man. We have to.
No, you absolutely right. Me being in the schools, I see it all the time. And the sad part is these kids are very innovative and creative. They know a lot of this stuff, but they don't get the opportunity because, like you said again, we quick to try to blame. But like you said, it's a village. And I tell kids all the time, everybody's ignorant. The old folks just say ignorance can be destroyed, but stupidity is to the bone. I'm gonna say this again: ignorance can be destroyed, but stupidity is to the bone. Everybody. That's why you gotta have a questioning attitude. You gotta ask questions, dog, because a lot of stuff we don't know. Half these kids don't even know the law. They don't know none of that. And I think if they understood a lot of the stuff that the parents, once they get home, it's like going to church on Sunday and only opening that Bible up on Sunday and then wait till next Sunday to get the word. And still, the word says, study to show thyself approved. And a
Prove,
lot of
yeah.
times we don't do that.
That's why I got
Listen,
mad with a nigga about 2 weeks ago. I got mad with a nigga 2 weeks ago. He hollering about, why you like Charles so much? I said, anybody, I don't agree on everything Charles say, but 85% of the shit he say is true. In the black community, when the man was trying to talk to y'all black folks with some sense, he had to reverse it on y'all because it's the only way y'all know how to do it. Somebody talking ignorant to get his fucking point right. And
but you know
he
what
right,
though?
bro.
I'm gonna say this, Dominique, and I'm gonna say this real talk. A motherfucker ain't got no business asking you about what you like and why you like it, because at the end of the day is this here. You are a motherfucking school teacher. You are fucking around in this motherfucking school messing with these goddamn kids. You
That's
are
right.
goddamn provide. You are giving out some motherfucking knowledge that motherfuckers don't never give out no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say this here and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, man. I sit back and I listen to you, Dominique, because I'm for teachers, bro. I'm for teachers, bro. I sit
That's
back
right.
and I say, we sit around and we praise every fucking thing, but we do not praise people that's willing to give themselves up to be able to educate our kids. You know what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? And I'm because I'm one of them motherfuckers that say, you can't give me $1 billion. You can't give me $1 billion. I'm sorry. If you give me $1 billion, guess what? I'm putting my money strictly in for the teachers. I'm putting my money in for the teachers. I want to see more teachers. But guess
That's
what?
right.
I'm going to be strict on the teachers. I don't want no teacher in that motherfucker that's got, no. I want some teachers that's willing to teach, because guess what? If we going to have our kids going to a school for 8 hours, guess what? We
Yeah.
need to praise them people that's willing to sit there and go through everything they going through with these
That's
kids
right.
now.
Yeah.
With the disrespect we going through.
That's right.
Them teachers is getting so much disrespect, it don't make no goddamn sense. And as I see it, nigga, it make me sick to my motherfucking stomach. And I'm for the teachers. I'm
And
for the
Dewberry,
teachers.
Dewberry, not to cut you off, I had an incident about 2 weeks at my school with one of the parents. I told the motherfucker, my principal backed me. I say, bro, you can talk to me all the fuck you want to. You want to come up here anytime it's dealing with some shoes, but when it comes to dealing with your child on the education purpose, you blame everything on the teacher. Well, what you gonna do to fucking to me? I said, bro, you ain't gonna do a fucking thing to me. Now, they already know I don't go looking for trouble, but if trouble come to me, I'm gonna, as a man, I'm gonna take it there. But these parents, especially black parents, they think they can talk to you any kind of way. Teacher is my title. I'm a man when at the end of the day, when I go home. Don't come with me with no bullshit, because I get up every day and give my passion to y'all kids. I can go to white schools and work, but I choose to work at our school because there's not a lot of black male figures at the fucking school. So don't come up here trying me and acting like I'm out here picking on your child. No, your child is always doing something.
Hey man, and that's real life, right? Like I'm gonna read this what Slugger said. Slugger was speaking about the immigrants that's coming over, and it's like the Americans don't want to get their fingernails broke or their hands rough when they doing jobs no more, right? So we
Right.
need to better educate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak on something like that. This here gonna kind of touch a little different. The reason why they opened up the floodgates or the immigrations and letting them come in is because that's their way of getting rid of niggas.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
That's a
That's their
fact.
way of getting
Facts.
rid of niggas. We have become, like I tell people all the time, we have become an extinct. See, y'all might, you might know Dominique and Cross. It was a time where black women were having kids at a rapid pace. Why do
Facts.
y'all think that stopped? Do y'all think it's just all of a sudden that black women don't have kids at a rapid pace no more? Well, let
No,
me
they want
tell
to.
y'all something.
Go ahead.
What done happen is, I don't give a fuck. Them hospitals, they control everything.
That's
Hey
right.
man, how many kids that lady have? 2. Well, we gonna have it where she can't have no more goddamn kids. Now
Right.
you got women that's willing to have kids, that's trying to have kids, but they can't even hold a baby. They
Right.
can't even hold a baby no more. You know why they can't hold the baby? It's because of what they did in the hospital, homie. Because when you go to the hospital nowadays, I'm gonna give y'all this game. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't see black doctors. I don't see black doctors. I see a bunch of motherfuckers RNs running around that's black, but they don't want to educate. So what I tell myself is this: we got people operating on us that's immigrants. They from another country. They operating on us.
They don't care. They want to. They want to dot the
Come on,
population,
my
like you say.
nigga.
They want
Well,
So
and
you mean to
the
tell me
Dewberry.
that I got a motherfucker who don't give a damn about me, that don't know me, got a cut on my body?
well, and a lot of people
Yep.
don't know they still do that. They don't realize that, especially in the black woman. I'm gonna get game, y'all. With a black woman, a lot of times, why y'all think that automatically the hospital keeps the afterbirth? Because in a black woman, all the ingredients that you get, as far as anything now, is in the afterbirth of that black woman. So a lot of it, that's why a lot of the times when they take it, they automatically take that from the black woman. Or a lot of times they think, like you said, they messing their bodies up. Because again, they know that the black woman, again,
Strong.
has most of the nutrients that's in the body that takes us to live.
Yep. And I
Man,
wanted to
Facts,
speak
Cross.
on that as well.
Facts,
I want
Cross.
y'all,
100%.
hey, I want y'all to read that right there. I want y'all to read right there what SLS just said, my nigga. I want y'all to read this shit.
Yep. They're
I
trying
want
to
y'all to
say,
read this shit, man.
yep.
See, listen, homie.
Yeah, he
See,
right
this
in
what I
Exodus
keep
talking
telling
about.
y'all.
Yeah, you right.
Nigga, the education that what I speak about and what I preach about, a lot of
And do
niggas,
and, and do it and do it. And another thing, I did my homework too. Why you think they put these
Right, the
abortion clinics for
placenta.
blacks
Yep,
and
they
black
have that placenta.
and the black community? They want like you said, the minority is not blacks anymore. And black folks, I keep telling them that they try to expedite all our race and all our history, so they tell our black women, "Oh, y'all need to have abortion, kill all y'all baby." While they have about 10 to 8 of them. Come on, bro. We got to be smarter than this, bro. But they get mad. They get mad when you tell them that they don't want our black power to exist at all because they want to get rid of. That's why they do certain stuff. That's why I don't trust none of the hospitals and all that bull crap. Like I was telling everybody else, they got mad. Why you ain't gonna take the vaccine? I say, bro, they gonna give a nigga y'all vaccine and y'all don't even know our AIDS been out. If they can come out with a vaccine, they can come out with cure for AIDS and everything. But
hey
black
man,
folks don't understand. They don't understand that what is designed is designed to kill us. Why you think they don't care about all this black on black crime? This is like rampant in Jacksonville. These young boys, 13, 14, they killing and shooting. They don't give a damn. The case go cold. I'm like, bro, y'all don't see this.
Not even that. Think about it. Even in Houston, where they had that epidemic, where the whole STD epidemic amongst, you know what I'm saying, amongst the black culture. Again, it's to stop us from producing.
you said,
Right.
Exactly. And
hello,
I did want to talk on that too.
go ahead.
Because it's also the issue with a lot of the black mothers dying after having children.
Yes.
And I actually was a victim of that. And I didn't even know that was a thing until a few years ago. I heard it on the radio one day and I was just like, wow, because that's how my mom passed away 21 years ago. Because
Mm,
after she had my little sister, they left the placenta inside and she got an infection.
Oh man.
wow.
Yeah, that's cold.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear
Yep.
that.
Uh,
Yep. She passed away on Christmas too.
no,
Yeah.
man. No, but
And
like
when we
I
went in the hospital, the crazy thing was we went in the hospital and my mama could barely breathe. And we all sitting there and they left my mama in the waiting room for about 30 minutes. And that's how
that,
she
Yeah,
ended up passing away.
that's
so
crazy.
So it's
that is
real.
crazy.
But you know, shortcake. You know what they do to us. They experiment on us so they can get everybody else right. Every
Mm-hmm.
hospital, you know, when they come to somebody black or whatever, they experiment on it, and they talk about. That's why I tell blacks, don't give your fucking organs away to nobody. That's what they want. They want to experiment on us, and they want to save their people. We so dumb, bro. Like Dewberry said, ain't that many doctors and blacks don't want to be doctors anymore. Only thing we want to do is be rappers and do all this other crazy shit.
because that's
Everybody's
what's
not going
fed
for
to us for real, and we
Because
got
you
to
know
see
why?
outside of that.
Because that's what we preach. And I'm one of the motherfuckers that you create platforms, and platforms should be created to bring light, to show motherfuckers this, like what's really going on. I wish I could be a doctor. I mean, this is what I keep telling people, right? Like, man, don't look at what I did, my nigga. Look at what I want to become. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I can't be a president. I know I can't be a doctor. I know I can't be none of this shit no more because of the decisions that I made at a young age. But I made them decisions, so I got to live with the reactions of making those decisions. So what I'm doing now is I'm saying, stop, stop, don't go there. If they got traffic down there, if I'm running in the middle of the motherfucking street because they want to know what we doing, we running in the middle of the motherfucking street and we saying stop, but nobody want to stop, so we got to make noise. Bitch, stop, ho. Now they
facts
stopping,
too.
and now they got to look and listen to what we saying. Down that goddamn road, it's a big old hole down there. Nobody's telling us. Go down that road. 90% of the time you're gonna fall in that hole. So
Right.
why go down there? This is what I'm telling my people right now is that we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. We gonna have to wake up. If we don't wake up, we gonna 10 years, we gonna be extinct. I'll be 56 years old. And I hope that I get the opportunity to see it. I want to be an old ass man sitting in the porch on a house, and all I'm doing is telling my grandkids this here, man. I knew it was gonna come to this. I knew
Facts.
it was gonna come to this. But when a motherfucker want to sit and listen to what I'm saying, my nigga, we can stop a lot of shit. We can stop a lot of shit if we get out our feelings.
Yeah.
We get out our
And,
feelings and
do and
stop being.
Dewberry and Dewberry and Dewberry. As you look at the time as black folks, we always been a people. Back in the old days, we always been emotional, got out our feeling. We always been a race of forgiveness from all the white people back in the day. What they did, us, our people always overcome when they burned down the black banks. What we did, we overcame that. Imagine if we come together and we be
Boy,
strong and everybody be there for how much power would they say?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, that's why I tell my the kids at the school and I coach. I say, bro, everything y'all promote is about being a thug or a rapper. But as a teacher, they ain't gonna talk about it. But they say we the most precious thing to the kids. Bitch, you don't know how much hours I'm spending time with these kids, coaching and put my heart on money, not my money on these kids. I got a kid now. I'm spending money. Nobody don't know. I'm buying clothes and shoes. I know it's circumstances. It's not for me to just sit up there and say I'm doing it because I know it's circumstance. Daddy locked up for life with two murder sentences. Mama struggling with 7 kids. Kid playing on my baseball team. I'm doing everything I can to help that kid not go down the road. He's an AB honor roll student. Stay with it. He lives with his grandma. That's the stories I want to say. Because your dad and your sisters and all that went down that road. That don't have to be your life, bro.
That's right.
nah, real life. Nah, real life, man. That's why I say, man, that education is the key.
Facts, brother.
Conversation is the key. Conversation is the key nowadays. All that about we don't need to talk. We need to talk.
We need to
I
talk
don't give a fuck.
and show people so you
Exactly.
can see it, because sometimes it can't register until you actually see it. That's why I've been
Yeah.
taking things so serious and putting myself out there, because you have to show people that things can be done.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when it sink in. And then we got to get more creative with the way that we put our content out there so people can gravitate towards it.
That's right.
And I want to read this. It say our community judge itself, and we all the same struggle. Will give every race a second chance, but us backing each other is messed up long time. Or say the thing you counsel. That's all I'm saying, homie. We the only
Yeah.
race
Facts.
that can
That's a fact.
speak about fuck us, fuck us. But when we say something about the other ones, they want to boycott us, homie. But and my thing is, don't get me wrong when I say this. That's why I say we need to get ourselves together, my nigga.
Right.
But we don't
Right.
have no choice in a minute because I know all this stuff that
Say
they
it
doing with
again.
we ain't gonna have no choice in a minute. That's how
Goddamn
I look
right.
at it. Because yeah, they doing all these different things, bringing immigrants, taking away jobs and all that, putting pressure on you. But that's what's forcing us to into entrepreneurship, into thinking about different ways of making money.
That's right.
Sometimes
That's
you
what
gotta
I'm.
put that foot on your neck in order to move. Cause I'm
That's
even like
right.
that personally.
That's
Like
real.
I don't move if I'm comfortable.
But you know what's gonna happen though? I'm gonna be honest with you. You said some real shit. But what's gonna
Facts.
happen here? You gonna have a lot of black open up a lot of black businesses that want a lot of other blacks to come in, shop with them, and do whatever with them, right? But the reason why them businesses ain't gonna be able to boom, you know why it ain't gonna be able to boom? Because we ain't gonna have that many black people to come and buy our products.
Yeah.
Dewberry,
Yeah.
you so right because a lady I was got her own business in Jacksonville was saying the same. She was saying the same exact thing about 3 weeks ago when I was talking to her. She said they even though the black business is not we're not gonna have a lot of blacks because like you say we ain't the minority anymore. Who else gonna buy? They gonna buy for their own people. You go to on the corner store, these Chinese people who they hire? They hire their own. They don't hire no other race. They hire their own.
That's right.
Stop me from lying. They don't hire nobody else. But if we do that, they gonna say we discriminate. But we ain't hire. Man, y'all do it all the time. Look at the corner store. They can come in our black hoods and they can put stores. And what we do, we spend all our money at their store, right? Then they
But
look
not
at you
even.
when they look at
But
you and
not
think
even.
you're gonna steal when you're going there.
But not even that, nigga. Think about it like this. If even in them stores, them convenience stores, they got old product in there. The floor's dirty. It's smelling there. They go in there
Yeah,
and buy all day. But as soon as you put up a restaurant or a business, they looking for anything dirty on the ground. They picking it up. They go
yeah.
into restaurants. They looking around. But they got restaurants for other cultures where you can eat and throw food on the ground. They go spend a whole bunch of money just to go there, just to sit there and eat. You know, it's just crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
Oh, you right
homie,
about that.
and that's real though. But that's why I keep telling people the
See,
education,
it
the
is refreshing to hear y'all talk, man, and especially nowadays where, like you say, we don't even know how to talk. When we was growing up, y'all, cross, grandparent, mother, we talked at the dinner table. Now these kids, they don't even talk, or they don't even know how to hold an intellectual conversation. They on the
No,
Yep.
phone, nobody saying anything. I'm like, bro,
Yep.
what happened nowadays? They don't even know how to court women, females anymore. They don't even know how to
no,
talk, bro. That's why these women they going gay and all this right here and this and that. Where's the man? There's so many women in the world to male, it's ridiculous. And I understand when I was growing up and talk, my thing was I went to a woman and say her first name in a respectful way. My grandma used to always say, ain't what you say, it's how you do it, and it's always in a respectful way. Treat a female how you want somebody to treat your mama, auntie, or somebody that you care. Ain't no holes and beads and all this right here. We didn't got away from that. I got kids in
that's
middle
right.
school talking to a girl, come up here, hoe and all this. I'm like, hold on, you ain't gonna talk, you ain't gonna say no hoe and no female around here. You gonna respect them. I don't care
That's
what you
right.
got at home.
now,
That's just me as a teacher. It's no
now what
respect, bro.
Dominique just said is some real shit. Now, if them kids, if them kids is at home and they mama is calling them a bitch, they gonna accept the word bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I be trying to get these motherfucking women to wake up and see. Man, quit acting like you a motherfucking big dog when you can sit up and call your own child a bitch.
Facts. Yeah.
And you think that you being pretty and cute because you don't know how to say things to make your motherfucking child feel like she worth something. And once they get older, they don't know nothing but the word bitch. And I'm a motherfucking man, and I'm gonna be real with you. I always said this here. I'm gonna handle you according to who you are. Because you got a coochie on, because you got a motherfucking pussy and you done had babies, does not mean that you is certified to be a motherfucking queen.
Facts. That's
And I'm
facts
gonna
all
say it
day.
100 motherfucking times.
Yeah.
Because you got a coochie. That don't mean you a motherfucking queen or you's a black woman, you this woman and that. No, nigga, you carry yourself like a bitch. That's what you is. If you walking around this bitch and nigga pull out some money, you selling your pussy, you's a hoe. I'm gonna
And,
handle a hoe like a hoe. Because guess what? We gotta bring real women back. We gotta start over again. It gotta bring
facts.
back real women. When the real women gonna step up and say, "No, I don't give a damn about your money. You can't buy my pussy."
I got standards. Thank you.
Come on,
Anytime you
man.
throw a dot, anytime you throw a dot, not all, because I respect women at all, not all. Every time a nigga we as men we're like lions. We gon' hunt until you give in. If I take a woman with standards, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care if I got to get my bills paid. I'm X, Y, Z. That ain't some of the stuff I'm not doing. I ain't sucking no dick. You ain't giving me no. I don't want your money for because you paying for some pussy. I'm not doing that. I can respect a woman like that. You can build with a woman like that. But nowadays, all these young ones, all I want is that money. If you give me that money, I'm gonna lay down with it. There's no standards, bro. There's no standard. These young kids know about it, and stop trying to tell how this shit from the kids now. These parents need to tell these kids X, Y, and Z. If your kid, if you're having sex, you shouldn't be having sex. But if you're having sex, you need to protect yourself. It ain't right back then. We used to all in the black community want to hide shit from our kids. Tell them the fucking truth. So when they get older, they won't be surprised.
Yeah,
Right.
Stop
ain't no
all this.
more hiding now. Ain't no more
You
hiding.
couldn't happen no more when we was coming up, bro. You got to tell these kids from the beginning. X, Y, and Z. Because they start having these periods at 11 and 12. At a middle school, you can hear the conversation these kids having. I'm like, how the hell is
Yeah.
my mom? Like, how the hell are talking about this stuff right here? Because you see
That's a
your
fact.
mama with the women got to understand you can't have different niggas coming out your house because kids get older, they see all that. And once they start seeing you have different niggas, and stop telling these kids that's your stepdad. You ain't got no stepdad until y'all legally married. Black people need to stop saying this to women, oh, that's your stepdad. No, that's somebody you fucking and hiding and all that. Come on, bro. Y'all got to be real with yourself.
Yeah,
Stop all
Doc,
this
you
Yeah,
bullshit.
Real
telling it.
talk,
You
Anyway,
laying
for
it
real
down
real.
talk.
right now. Yeah,
For
Doc, you laying
real.
it down, boy. Boy, you putting out something on the ground right there. That's some grizzle right there.
yeah, I'm just tired like Dewberry. I read a lot and I don't know everything, but like I'm saying, as black female, we have to do better. Stop it. I don't care if you get horny. If the kids go in their grandparent, wait. You ain't got to bring everybody by your fucking house. Everybody around your
Exactly.
kid. I got my daughter. I got my 17-year-old month old daughter. I don't have around no females and nothing like that. Just me because I'm looking at if something happened to my daughter. Her mom already know I'm like a fucking monkey and everything.
Right.
I have respect for my fucking daughter because she don't need to be acceptable around all these different people. Like I told her mom, I can't control who you lay your pussy to. But when I don't want nobody, we got agreement. I don't want nobody around my daughter. If y'all gonna do to get a hotel room or whatever. But at the end of the day, when my daughter lay her head at, and I don't want to have all this sorry, I'm sorry. No, sorry gonna go out the way if something happened to my daughter. Because we got to understand, my daughter can't be seeing you with different X, Y, and Z. Even though I can't control what you do with your pussy, but at the end of the day, I don't have different women around my daughter. So respect me. It's bigger than me and you. It's about our child.
Right.
That's what we got to get
Right.
to. That's what we got to get to the bottom line and stop trying to say for our selfish reason. Oh, I'm horny and all that. Have some standards. Have some standards about your kid. That's why you see all this stuff on the news with these men raping the kid. We just had an
Yeah.
incident in Jacksonville. The man that murdered 4 of the kids, the stepmama, and all this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I
Man,
saw
it's
that.
bro. I'm like, all because y'all got to have a man or what, vice versa. I don't even trust no women or don't want women nowadays because you just don't know. Some women they got kids, but they don't love their kid. So if they don't love their kid, what you think they're gonna do to my kid, my daughter? That's how I'm
Yeah.
looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No,
you're right. I saw.
man, real smack.
Yeah, I
Real
saw
smack.
something do. I don't know what y'all think. I saw somebody, this woman. She check this out. She went out of town for 10 days. I don't know if y'all heard about it. 10 days and left her 18-month-old baby in the house by herself. She went on a trip to Puerto Rico and then left there and went to Detroit and came back in 10 days. And they said they could hear the baby inside the house. And you know what I'm saying? God forbid the baby was unalive. But yeah, man, it's just sick, man. Because she wanted to go find a man. Left the
I saw
baby
that,
at
Carl.
home by herself. And they said left a couple of bottles of milk in the playpen. Baby was left in the playpen. 10 days.
I saw,
That's
but
unreal.
Cross, I heard that's a lot of different stories that you hear. I'm like, bro, all because of for selfish need and everything. And
Because
it's
we
sad. You
got
got
so many, they self, like I'm not trying to cut y'all, but my nigga, we dealing with so many women that don't have no, they self-esteem is gone. They
hmm
self-esteem has been taken away.
Yep.
Homie, listen, this is why I preach this to these young women. Don't use your body up.
Well,
When you start having one kid, and after that one kid, the nigga fuck you, you have a child, and he dump you. That's how he misuse you. You come back to a second child, they fuck you. They dump you. These niggas is niggas that supposed to have a little money, and they treat you like you nothing. You are becoming worthless. You come back to a third nigga to fuck you and dump you. You worthless. You come back to a fourth nigga to fuck you and dump you. You become worthless. After that,
no,
you just chasing dick.
chasing dick and on Section 8, letting the government taking care of you. Some of these
Section
kids, some
8.
of these, some of these,
Yeah.
and
Come
do
on, homie.
do and doing some. And I'm glad you said that because we got a parent got 7 kids by 7 different men, and I try to be respectful as possible. I told her about a month ago. I say, do you think that was funny? You stand on Section 8 and your kids coming to the school. Oh, my mama getting fools. It's one thing to need help and you really need help. But for you teaching your kids to have kids, your daughters to have lay on their back and have kids, and the government gonna take care of you, I have a problem as a man with that. Because you teaching your kid that it's okay, your daughter, that lay on her back and the government gonna take care of her. It's so fucking sad, and it does something to me when you hear a parent say that. And I told her, I
Yeah.
say that's a selfish reason for you to sit up and you teaching your young girl in 7th grade that it's all right to lay on her back and have a man. Oh, my mom already said you just have kids. The government gonna take care of it. That's something that you don't tell your child. That's something that
Nah.
you should have teach them.
Say,
I
homie.
made my mistake. Y'all want a mistake. Y'all want a mistake, but I want you to do better than that. Not to have no kids. To go to school. Not even go to college. I tell my kids, everybody not go to college. Get a trade, bro. They playing
Man, that's
plumbers
the
all this money.
best thing you could do.
That's
Get
the
a
best thing.
trade.
Get a
That's
trade.
because I have a trade. I'm an insurance adjuster, and I deal with so many people that have trades. And you could start off making way more money than if you had a college degree. Just
Facts.
pick
If I had
something
to
you
do
interested in: welding, plumbing, HVAC, insurance,
and
whatever.
and plumbing was a job when I was growing up. Nobody wanted to do because it was nasty. But you know how much they making, bro? They all making a six-figure
Man,
job. They making more money than what
man,
I'm doing as a teacher, a plumber with a trade. I
roofer,
gotta
whatever.
Well,
like bro.
and not even that. Think about it. We don't encourage our kids to be, and people don't realize to be rangers, stuff like that. Where if something go wrong, that the other jobs that we should have. You know what I'm saying? That we should be part of the land, and you know what I'm saying. People like think about it. I know it sounds crazy, but we should have our own stuff like that. Encourage kids to be like that. More of like, emergency drivers or whatever it could be, man, where we can start telling them because a lot of these kids are very innovative. And again, but that comes back to us, the generation that's seeing it. And they got to have guidance. And a lot of them don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Cross,
So again, we
cross,
can't blame the kids, but we got to put some blame. And again, it comes back with us. And that's why we're speaking a lot on this. And we got to start speaking more.
Yeah,
cross,
that's something I want to do. Go to schools and figure out how to be able to talk to these kids about trades because there's so many trades you could get into. So many.
cross. Cross, I was giving my kids, you know, because I teach at a middle school and I coach at a high school in baseball. I'm the head varsity baseball coach at a high school, and
Okay.
but I teach at a middle school. So when I tell my high school kids on my baseball team, I say, bro, stop going all this pressure about going to college and all that. Everybody's not going to college. Get a trade. You're gonna make more money. Go get a trade. They're gonna send you to a 1 year school, a 6 month school.
Yep.
You will make the goddamn money. You will make more than what teachers and everything. My thing is, we got to start telling our kids that college, college, college. Teach the trade, trade, trade. When we was growing up, that's all I used
Yes.
to hear. Trade, trade, trade. Trade. The
Mm-hmm.
trade is gonna make the money. Why you think my friend? I got a white friend. We graduated high school in 2002. He worked at Anheuser Busch. He don't have no student loan. He been with that company almost 22 years, man. He ain't got no loans. He ain't got nothing. That man done paid his house and everything, all because he didn't go to college. They push that college, college, college on everybody else. But these white parents,
Yep.
you see what they do? Their kids got trades. Their kids are left with something. They know something. Our kids don't even know how to do the basic stuff that they need. You could tell them, I need to change my oil on the car. I need to change the tire. These kids don't even know the function, the basic training how to change the tire, change oil. And I'm like, bro, what are we? We are lost, bro. We are lost as a
Mm-hmm.
black community of people. But we'll go to any kind of party, shake our ass, twerk and everything. But you ask these parents to come to the school, they don't come, bro. They don't come, and that's the sad thing about it. You could tell them to go to the sport events. They there, but school
Yep.
they don't care. I don't
Yep.
care how good your kid is in sport. If he cannot read, the college coaches are gonna turn around and say
Yep.
we don't need him. I don't care how good that's what they don't understand. Then you gave him false hope that he going to the NFL and NBA, which is it's nothing wrong with telling your kid if they work hard X, Y, and Z. Everything got a ball in it. It's only a small percentage is gonna go professional in some kind of sport capacity. But you have to let them know if that don't work, you got to have a backup plan. You're gonna have
That's
to have
right.
a backup plan. That's what I tell my kids. Yes, I want y'all to go to the profession. I want y'all to do great, but let's be realistic about it. Y'all want to put in. Are you putting the work in behind the scene? Are you getting up at 4 or 5, 3 o'clock in the morning, putting up shots, working on your game? Because at the end of the day, when you working on your game, other stuff is a distraction to you. You're gonna do what it takes. Not saying that you can't do it, but I'm just saying have a realistic expectation and goal. And that's me, and that's my job as a black African American that I love to instill in our kids. Because at the end of the day, a lot of 65% of our kids' fathers are locked up in prison or dead, bro. So I'm have to be a father figure to them. I'm spending time with them more than I'm spending time with my little baby and everything, trying to instill in them that you can make it, bro.
Yeah.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
real talk. Now, real talk. Say, man, listen. Man, we had a good dialogue today, man. I liked it, this, man. But we got to start having, like I said, what I'm gonna start doing, man. We got to start having more open panels, good conversation. More people come up and get engaged with what we got, what we got going, man. And
Facts. And shout
we
out to
gonna
Miss
keep.
Fragrance. I see in the chat, dude. She said something about she been trying to get at you. You probably have to reach Drew on his
Go to my
Instagram.
go to my Instagram, Miss
Yeah.
Fragrance. Go to my Instagram and give me and DM me, and then we can
Yeah.
go. Yeah, man.
Hey, do better. I'm gonna DM your Instagram, man. I'm trying to set up something, man. If I could do like a Zoom call with my class, man, you and Charleston, just try to instill it and talk to them, talk to my, especially the black kids or any kids that in general that I deal with, to try to give them something positive because they don't understand. Like I say, and I always talk about you all the time to my kids. I say, Dewberry was young and spent time in prison and everything. It ain't what you want. Cause when them crackers talking about they giving you 85 months, your parents and y'all ain't looking how much fucking time that is, bro. Y'all thinking it's a little bit of time when they talking about 95 months and all that, 110 months. Y'all know how much time it is today. Cause jail is different, right? A whole lot different from prison, bro.
Yeah.
They don't care. You come in there acting all bad, you gonna be somebody bitch in there. All that tough talking, all that with a Draco and everything. I can't have them people telling me when I can eat and do all that. I ain't built for that. That's
Nah,
just me personally. I ain't built for it.
nah, real life, man.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, man. Man, I'm gonna get ready to get off the panel, man. Gotta go
Already.
take care of something, man. It's a Sunday, but today's Sunday, man. So I'll be getting back on her, man. Today's Sunday.
Already.
I'm gonna come back on here, man. We're gonna find something to speak about, man, just so we can keep the dialogue going, man. And get what, man? You know, we ain't worrying about them. Let's worry about us. You
Come back
know,
that topic today. Come back, dude. To come with that topic tonight. Why do women feel like after they have 3 body counts and 5 or 6 kids, they want a good man to try to settle down with? That's
you
what
know
you need
what?
to talk
That,
about.
you know what? Hey, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
That's the topic tonight. The topic tonight is
Yeah.
why do women, after they have 3, 4 to 5 kids, they are looking for a good man. Man, you is
Yeah.
ran through, you is ran out, you that motherfucker hanging there is no good. And it might got a smell to it. So y'all tonight, y'all tune in. So
Right.
y'all tune in. So with that being said, I'm gonna get at y'all. Y'all stay up, man. And get
Already.
what? We
All
out
right.
here.
One.